Rachael Ray, the queen of quick meals and endless energy. But behind her bright smile lies a story few truly know. For years, fans have wondered about the man by her side, her husband, John Cusimano. They met over food and built a life that seemed picture perfect until whispers of cheating, secrets, and hidden truths began to surface. Who was the man behind Rachael Ray's empire? And what has he been hiding all along? This is the truth about Rachael Ray's husband finally revealed. But before diving into the shocking truth, it's worth looking back at how Rachael Ray's story began. Born on August 25, 1968 to Elsa Provenza Scuddery and James Claude Ray, Rachael inherited a colorful heritage, French, Scottish, and Welsh from her father and Sicilian from her mother. When she was 8, her family moved from Glens Falls to Lake George, New York, where her mother worked in restaurant management. As a teenager, Rachael got her first taste of show business while working at Sutton's Marketplace in Queensbury, volunteering for the store's commercials, a small glimpse of what was to come. After high school, she moved to New York City and took a job at Macy's Marketplace, later joined the gourmet food store Agata and Valentina. But city life didn't bring the success she hoped for. In 1996, she returned home and began managing Mr. Brown's Pub at the Sagamore Hotel before taking a job at Cowan and Lowell in Albany. There she created the idea that would launch her career, 30-minute meals. Teaching busy people how to make fast, simple dishes turned out to be the start of a culinary empire that no one, not even Rachael herself, could have predicted. Rachael's 30-minute meals classes quickly became a hit in her hometown. Her success caught the attention of a local CBS affiliate, WRGB, which invited her to host a weekly TV segment. Soon after, she appeared on public radio and published her first cookbook, also titled 30-minute meals. In 2001, the Food Network signed her and launched her travel show, $40 a Day, where she challenged herself to eat 3 meals a day on just $40. The show ran for 3 seasons and made her a household name. That same year, she married attorney John Cusimano, a relationship that would later draw plenty of public interest. Despite her success, Rachael's reputation has faced plenty of turbulence. Critics have mocked her quick and easy approach to cooking, claiming her recipes skip prep time and oversimplify the process. Yet for her fans, that's exactly what makes her style so relatable. Over time, she's also faced backlash for standing by controversial friends, including Mario Batali, during his misconduct scandals, which drew anger online. Public criticism became so intense that entire websites were dedicated to hating her, and even fellow chefs like Martha Stewart, Anthony Bourdain, and Giada De Laurentiis took shots at her skills. Adding to the controversy, Rachael has long been accused of using ghostwriters for her cookbooks, a major taboo in the culinary world. Still, with more than 20 cookbooks and thousands of recipes to her name, her influence on home cooking remains undeniable. It wasn't surprising that Rachael Ray, with her nonstop schedule, might get help writing her cookbooks. But fans were stunned to learn she had allegedly outsourced all of them. In 2012, the New York Times published an article titled, "I Was a Cookbook Ghostwriter," revealing that many celebrity chefs didn't write their own recipes, and Rachael's name appeared among them. Rachael addressed the controversy on her show, saying she writes her books at home, but does get help organizing and finalizing details like glossaries. Chef Bobby FLE came to her defense, insisting he had personally seen her writing during breaks on set. Ironically, Bobby's comment brought up another criticism, Rachael's on-screen demeanor. The Rachael Ray show was filmed in front of a live audience, and reactions were mixed. Some viewers praised the experience, while others describe her as tired or unenthusiastic. One audience member even wrote that she looked like she didn't want to be there, sparking questions about why she continued the show at all. Then in September 2024, Rachael launched her podcast, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, where she began opening up about her personal life, including her health struggles, her deep family roots, and her complicated but enduring marriage to John Cusimano. In the first episode of her podcast, Rachael Ray revealed something surprising. She doesn't trust quiet people, especially during arguments, speaking with guest Jenny Mao. She admitted that she and her husband John Cusimano have never truly found peace in their marriage. They argue often loudly and passionately, but to Rachael, that chaos is completely healthy. Ironically, This fiery couple first met in a much calmer setting, a birthday party in 2001 hosted by a mutual friend. Rachael, standing 5 feet 3 inches in, likes to joke that her 5 feet 4 inches and husband spotted her among a sea of knees. 2 years later, they married at Castello di Verona in Tuscany, a romantic start to what would become one of Hollywood's most unpredictable marriages. Over the years, the two have divided their time between homes in New York and Italy. Despite constant arguments and public doubts about their compatibility, they've managed to stay together for more than 2 decades. Proof that love doesn't always need to be quiet to last. Their communication style is as unconventional as their marriage. Rachael once explained that after their shouting matches, neither apologizes with words. Instead, she'll kiss his head or pat his back, their own unspoken way of saying sorry. And while their relationship has faced plenty of rumors, including tabloid claims that John cheated with multiple women, Rachael has always laughed it off. In a 2007 People interview, she joked that if those stories were true, her husband would have 6 fictional women in his life. She added that since the day they married, she's always known exactly where John is. Every night, Rachael Ray has always kept her personal life away from the cameras, which only fueled speculation that she was hiding something behind the scenes. Still, after more than 2 decades of marriage, one question keeps coming up: why she and John Cusimano never had children. The answer is simple: they chose not to. Rachael has openly said she doesn't believe she could balance motherhood with her demanding career. At times, she's even joked that she feels like a bad mom to her dog Isebu because she's constantly working in her view, raising a child while juggling her schedule will be impossible. And John fully supports that decision. Outside of music, where he performs as a frontman of the band Cringe, John is also a skilled entertainment lawyer. Rachael has often said marrying a lawyer was the smartest decision she ever made, crediting his expertise with helping her navigate contracts and protect her brand throughout her career. When it comes to cooking, Rachael has faced plenty of criticism for her casual style, especially her tendency to eyeball ingredients instead of measuring. She credits that instinct to her Sicilian and Cajun heritage, believing strict measurements stifle creativity. Her relaxed approach and catchy phrases like EVO, extra virgin olive oil, GB, garbage bowl, and stoop, a mix between soup and stew, became so iconic that EVO was officially added to the Oxford American College Dictionary in 2007. Rachael Ray has always been open about her love for family, especially her mother, whom she calls her favorite person and greatest cooking influence. Her mom even joined her during her first Today Show appearance, a moment that helped launch Rachael's Food Network career. But behind that closeness, not everything in her family life has been free of heartbreak. In 2013, tragedy struck when Rachael's aunt, Geraldine Dominica Scuderi, died outside Rachael's home at age 77. Geraldine had been house-sitting when she accidentally locked herself out after trying everything to get back inside, even attempting to break a window. She collapsed in the freezing cold and was found the next day. Some relatives accused Rachael of negligence, claiming her aunt didn't have a spare key and had health problems. Rachael's absence from the funeral due to work commitments worsened the tension, though her brother later defended her, saying only one cousin had taken offense. Despite family conflict and years of online criticism, Rachael built an extraordinary career. Her show 30 In It Meals ran for 11 seasons between 2001 and 2019, making her one of the most recognizable faces in food television. Her success only grew. From there, The Rachael Ray Show began filming in New York in 2006 and aired until 2023, a spin-off inspired by her frequent appearances on The Oprah Winfrey Show. After it ended, Rachael announced she wanted to share more of herself beyond cooking. Soon after, in 2008, Food Network launched Rachael's Vacation, a 5-part travel and culinary series that followed her across Europe, blending her love of food with her curiosity for culture. In 2010, Rachael Ray returned to Food Network with Rachael Ray's Week in a Day, a show that focused on simple meal prep for busy families. 2 years earlier, she had also served as executive producer of Viva Daisy, a Latin-inspired cooking show starring Daisy Martinez. Though short-lived, it reflected Rachael's willingness to explore new flavors and formats. By 2012, She teamed up with fellow Food Network star Guy Fieri for Rachel vs. Guy Celebrity Cook-Off, where she led one of the rival teams with her trademark mix of humor and competitiveness. For years later, she made a playful cameo as herself in the Gilmore Girls revival, A Year in the Life, appearing as a fictionalized version of Rachael Ray. A lifelong dream came true in 2019 when she voiced a character in the Nick Jr. animated series Butterbean's Cafe. Then in 2023, after 17 successful seasons, she announced the end of her daytime talk show to launch her own production company, Free Food Studios. The following year, she made another self-referential cameo in the finale of The Curse alongside Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder. Rachel has never shied away from public attention or controversy. In 2003, she posed for FHM magazine fully clothed, but still heavily criticized even by her own mother. When asked about it in an ABC News Nightline interview, she simply replied, "I would do it again tomorrow." Beyond television, her magazine, Every Day with Rachael Ray, debuted in 2005 under Reader Digest and was later acquired by Merida Corporation in 2011, expanding its publication schedule as her media empire continued to grow. Rachael Ray's brand grew far beyond the kitchen. In late 2006, she became a spokesperson for Nabisco crackers, appearing in commercials and on product packaging, often alongside her own recipes. A few months later, West Point Home launched a line of Rachael Ray branded bedding and kitchen products inspired by her signature habit of wearing a kitchen towel as an oven mitt. That same year, she partnered with Dunkin' Donuts to promote their coffee, despite joking that she wasn't particularly good at making it herself. By mid-2007, fans could even access her recipes on a run feature directly from their phones, long before food apps became common. In 2008, Rachel introduced her pet food line, Nutrish, inspired by her beloved pit bull, Isabeau. Proceeds supported the Rachael Ray Foundation, which aids animals in need. However, Nutrish later faced several lawsuits alleging the presence of harmful ingredients, claims that were ultimately dismissed, but still drew public scrutiny. Her signature raspy voice caused by throat issues since childhood sparked rumors in 2008 that she had throat cancer following surgery to remove a benign cyst. Her representatives quickly clarified that she was healthy and recovering well. Rachel has faced her share of hardships outside the spotlight, too, being mugged twice in 1 week during the 1990s, losing her Adirondack home to a fire in 2020, and seeing her rebuilt house damaged again by Hurricane Ida in 2021. Still, she pushed forward, continuing to film Rachael Ray's Italian dream home and support others facing similar tragedies. In April 2025, fans began to worry about Rachael Ray's health after she appeared in a clip from her series Rachael Ray and Tuscany, originally filmed in September 2024. In the video, Rachel recounted cooking Oo Buco for her late friend Tony Bennett, and the frightening moment he slipped on her marble floor. But it wasn't the story that caught viewers' attention. It was Rachel herself. Many said she looked drastically different, and that her speech seemed slightly slurred. One fan wrote, "I haven't watched Rachel in over a decade, and honestly, I wouldn't have recognized her. Her voice sounded off." Others rushed to defend her, urging compassion instead of judgment. "Can we stop being internet doctors?" One user replied, "If she's going through something, wish her well. Don't mock her." Rachel didn't directly address the health rumors, but a month later, she opened up on the first episode of her podcast, "I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. I'm a homemaker. I love chores. I love being in the kitchen," she said, "but I've had a couple of bad falls in the last few weeks, so I haven't been doing as much physical work lately." Her admission confirmed that she had been injured, though she didn't reveal details. Unfortunately, concerns resurfaced in early 2025 after she shared another lighthearted cooking clip. In a February Instagram post, Rachel joked around while making fajitas, pretending to be Princess Leia with 2 bowls on her head. While some fans found it funny, others speculated that she might have been drinking before filming. "It reminds me of someone drinking or high." One comment read, while another said, "I do think she's been drinking. You can tell from her voice." Whether it's health struggles or online scrutiny, one thing remains certain. Rachael Ray continues to face the spotlight with the same humor and resilience that built her career, even as fans question what might really be going on behind the scenes. Share your thoughts about her journey in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time